Greetings, this is Professor C. Alloway talking. I've made this video to present my book entitled Surviving the Modern Workplace: Why Hard Work Isn't Enough and What Actually Determines Success at Work. You are about to enter the workforce, or you are already inside it, and you've likely been told a simple story. Work hard, be patient, stay positive, play by the rules, and eventually things will work out. For many people, that story begins to crack far sooner than expected. This book was written for the moment when reality doesn't match the promise, for the graduate who realizes that effort alone doesn't guarantee opportunity, for the professional who senses that performance reviews, meetings, and promotions are not really about performance at all, for anyone who feels competent, motivated, and ethical, yet strangely powerless inside modern organizations. This is not a book fueled by bitterness, and it is not a call to rebellion. It is something far more practical and far more honest. It is a map of how modern work actually functions. Inside these pages, you'll learn why today's workplace increasingly resembles a quiet hierarchy of power, where ownership, algorithms, and incentives matter more than talent or loyalty. You'll understand why managers often enforce decisions they privately disagree with, why silence is rewarded more than truth, and why intelligent people stay quiet even when they know something is wrong. You'll see why layoffs happen when companies are profitable, why growth is prioritized over sustainability, and why your compensation, benefits, and career paths are often designed to keep you productive but dependent. None of this is explained to you openly. This book exists because that silence has consequences. But this is not just a diagnosis. It is also a survival guide. You'll learn how to navigate meetings that are more performance than substance, how to read power dynamics without becoming cynical, and how to document your work so that your effort does not disappear into institutional memory. You'll learn how alliances form, why they matter, and how to build them without losing your integrity. Most importantly, you'll learn how to protect your future before you're forced to react to events you didn't choose, how to build portable skills, how to maintain boundaries, how to recognize when staying is growth and when it's slow erosion. For graduating students, this book offers something rarely provided by formal education: context. It helps you enter the workforce with your eyes open, understanding not just what to do, but how systems respond to human behavior. It prepares you for ambiguity, power imbalances, and change without fear and without illusions. For professionals, this book offers clarity. It gives language to experiences you may have felt but never fully articulated. It helps you make sense of frustration, burnout, and moral tension, not as personal failures, but as predictable outcomes of the system itself. And beyond survival, this book asks a deeper question. How do you find meaning in a machine that was never designed to provide it? You'll explore why passion is often exploited, why hustle culture burns people out, and why work alone cannot carry the weight of identity. You'll learn how people thrive, not by escaping reality, but by engaging with it strategically, by building lives that are resilient, flexible, and grounded in values that extend beyond job titles. Finally, this book looks forward. It examines the forces reshaping work: automation, artificial intelligence, remote labor, consolidation, and inequality, and offers practical ways to adapt, not by predicting the future perfectly, but by preparing for uncertainty, by optimizing for optionality, by building resilience rather than chasing fragile success. This book does not promise comfort. It promises understanding. It does not offer guarantees. It offers agency. and it does not tell you what path to take. It gives you the tools to choose one deliberately. If you're standing at the beginning of your career, this book is a guide before the fog sets in. If you are already deep into it, this book is a recalibration, a reminder that you are not broken and that clarity is power. This book was written for those who want to see the system clearly, move through it wisely, and build a future that belongs to them, not by accident, but by design. Have a look at its contents. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.